Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. My name is Josh Withers. I am freezing cold, and you are someone, I assume, someone that's planning to get married. And today, I wanted to just give you a little bit of an insight into one of the possible ways you can do that. We call it eloping. This is the Rebel's Guide to Getting Married. And eloping, we're talking about eloping. How to, what not, the who, what, where, why, when. It's actually not that hard. But then it kind of is, because when you elope, you're effectively saying no to a bunch of things. And it's okay to say no. Big advocate of saying no to things. But when you say yes to eloping, you're saying no to hosting an event for other people. You're saying no to doing things the way they're supposed to be done. You're saying no to the wishes and the desires of your parents, unless of course your parents desire you get married, then epic. You're saying no to tradition, and you're saying yes to celebrating and creating your marriage in an intimate and a personal way to you. You see, the main difference between eloping and a wedding, or an elopement and a wedding, is that a wedding is for everyone else. A wedding is for family, it's for the community, it's for your friends and family. An elopement isn't for them, it's for you. Now, if you're planning an elopement, and there's elements of the elopement that look like they're for other people, you're doing it wrong. Like, don't be afraid, it just means you're having a wedding. But an elopement is one where you don't heed the wishes and the desires of everyone else, and you say, this is what we are doing. You may want them to witness, or you may not, but you might notice I said the word witness, they're not guests. See, I would say an elopement doesn't have guests. An elopement can have witnesses, or like the couple that are just over there, that just eloped up here on this epic mountaintop, they had none. In fact, no one knows that they're getting married. Zilch, no one. They just wanted to create their marriage in a simple and a powerful and meaningful way, and that's what they have done. And if you want to elope, you can do the same thing. Now, there's some hard and fast rules. I would say an elopement, max would have like 20 witnesses, because at a point past 20, I guess you're just inviting everyone. I like to say that you wouldn't invite anyone to your elopement that you wouldn't invite to the birthing suite when you're giving birth, which is a pretty hard rule. But at some point past that 10, 20 mark, you're hosting an event for everyone else, which is fine, but that's called a wedding. And an elopement isn't for them, it's for you. Now, great way to elope is to tell no one, to run away to somewhere like New Zealand. I can highly recommend it. Give me a call, it'd be great. But you don't have to run away. You can do it in your backyard. You can do it at a cafe. You can do it at the registry office if you want to. That's a bit boring and weird though. Do it in a way that matters to you. Do it in a way that is intimate and personal to you. Because that's at the heart of your elopement, is you. Not just you, but the two of you, both of you. What are your values? What's important to you? And honestly, I hope you spend more time talking about that than you do planning a wedding or elopement. That you will talk about what is important to us. How do we get married? How do people like us get married? How do our people, our family, and when I say family in that context, I don't mean mum and dad, I mean you as a couple, you as a family unit, how do we celebrate important things? And once you figured that out, well then you can elope. Or you can get married in a wedding. And they're both amazing ways. My name's Josh Withers. If you do want to elope, let me give a bit of a plug for the Elopement Collective, elopementcollective.com or Elopement Collective on Facebook and Instagram. That's my wife and I, we love it, and we're big fans of eloping. But I'm also big fans of getting married in a wedding. The biggest fan I'm of is you doing you. So as long as you're doing you, nothing else matters. This has been the Rebel's Guide to Getting Married. Please tell everyone that this exists. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting married, because without you, I'd just be a weirdo on a mountaintop talking about marriage. Have an amazing day.